Tonight Survivor New Zealand is proudly brought to you by a team that's always got your back. The Appliance Shed. Legit brands, legit prices.
Thailand, Southeast Asia. This proud kingdom has seen human occupation for 40,000 years. It's the only Southeast Asian country to resist European colonisation, exploiting the tension and rivalry between those who sought to occupy it, which makes it the perfect setting for this year's Kiwi Castaways.
I definitely think I've got this. I've been waiting for this for so long and it's here and I'm gonna smash it.
250k, like hell yeah, people are gonna be fighting tooth and nail for it.
I'm extremely competitive.
I'm willing to do anything to win the game.
They think they know the show.
I've watched Survivor now for 18 years. I've seen 38 seasons.
But this year's location is a little different.
I was not prepared for the lake. The lake curveball really threw me.
A remote lake in the foothills between Thailand and Myanmar. These uninhabited islands
we really are in the jungle and it's so isolated.
are home to an array of fierce creatures.
There's a lot of foreign animals that I'm not used to. Wildlife, gigantic poisonous ants, snakes, bats, monkeys.
I don't know the tigers.
And the oppressive heat of the dry season.
It's hot. It's really hot. So we'll see how I deal with that.
This is the world's toughest game. 250,000 up for grabs. Thousands applied, just 18 have made it to the boat, but in 39 days' time there'll be only one survivor.
Oh my god. Oh, it's real now.
I'm so excited. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Come on up, guys. Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to Season 2 of Survivor New Zealand. We saw Kiwis play the game for the first time last year. They had their way of doing things, but something tells me you guys are going to go about it a little differently.
Looking around at the other contestants, they're all very, very young. A lot of them look very, very physically fit. They look like Greek gods. So it's going to be a very tough competition.
I do know one other contestant, which is bloody amazing. He's actually one of my best mates in high school.
Yeah, me and Dave were really good friends at high school. We played rugby together. I used to stay at his house. I knew his parents quite well. Yeah, to see his face on the boat on Survivor was, I don't know how that happened.
We've just been kind of playing our relationship down a little bit with other contestants because I can see how people would think that we're a threat.
Some headlines for you. Hidden immunity idols are in play, which will protect their finders from elimination. And there is no redemption island. Once you are gone, you are gone. Keisha, what do you make of what you've just heard?
I'm just so overwhelmed at the moment. This is just an unreal experience, and I'm here to play.
Who thinks the $250,000 prize will make a difference to the way you guys play this game?
Definitely.
Yeah. Sure. It should.
Yos?
Oh, I've got a couple of debts I'd like to get rid of, and then a holiday or two that I could think of on the spot. So, yeah, it would be handy.
Liam, what do you think it'll do to everyone's gameplay?
Probably bring out a real fierce game, I think. We're probably going to play a bit harder. It's an insane prize to be fighting for. It's an absolute life changer. I want it really badly. I want to win so bad.
Mate, knives are sharp already, I think.
Well, guys, there are a heap of surprises to come. And we're kicking things off a little differently this time around. First up, you're taking on an individual reward challenge. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Just over here, we've got 18 bags of number tiles tied to a pole with a series of knots. The first 9 to untie their bags race across this green line, moving on to the second round. In round 2, you'll swim out to that pontoon to a number of boxes tied shut. In those boxes are just 3 bags of number tiles. You snaffle one of those bags, you're moving on to the final round. The remaining 3 contestants then swim back to shore with both of their bags to these puzzle tables. First person to assemble their numbers in order wins reward. Want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to wait to find out. Going to give you a minute to get sorted, then we're going to crack into it. For reward, survivors ready, go! And we are into it. Not a lot of room with those bags. Everyone playing nice. 20 knots to work through. It's starting to heat up. Yos is away. She's over the line. Frankie, Matt. That's 3 moving on. Renee and Josh are moving on. There's 5. Eve's moving on. 6. Just 3 spots left. Who's it going to be? Keisha's away. Aaron's away. 1 left. It's down to JT and Brad. Who's it going to be? JT's got it. That's our 9. All right, shaping up in round 2. We've got Matt, JT, Josh, Frankie, Renee, Yos, Keisha, Aaron, and Eve. Survivors ready? Go! We're into it. Everyone hitting the drink now. Aaron's out in front. Matt's looking good. Everyone's swimming out to that pontoon where they've got to find their bags. 8 boxes, just 3 bags of tiles. Frankie's in front, followed by Aaron, Matt, and JT. Josh looking good. Frankie's the first one there. A lot of luck involved now. Matt's hit it. Aaron's hit it. You want to be quick. Frankie working on those knots. She's looking sharp. Maddie's there. Aaron's there. Josh is up on that pontoon. Everyone else clambering up there now. Everyone furiously working on those knots. Frankie's first box is empty. She's working on her second. Aaron's moving on. Matt's moving on. There's 1 left. Who's it going to be? Yos is moving on. That's it. All right, the last 3 standing. Aaron, Yos, and Matt. Survivors ready. Go. Everyone back in the drink now. They've got to get those bags of number tiles back to shore. Aaron heading out in front already. Matt not far behind, back to Yos. A lot of support from the contestants now. Here they go. It's almost neck and neck. Everyone's got their bags. Yost in the lead now. Yost gets there first, followed by Aaron, and then Matt. Anyone's game. Got to untie those knots, get those number tiles out, and get those numbers in order. Matt gets his first number down. He's laying them out early. Everyone doing things a little differently at this stage. Matt making early headway. He's looking good. Everyone getting into their work. Yost probably a little bit behind, despite getting here first. Matt's got his first 50. Aaron's got his first 50. Both boys moving on to their second bag. Yost not far behind, starting to pick it up now. She is moving quick. Yost is making a run. She is looking real good.
83.
Yost could steal this. So could Matt. It's coming down to the wire between Matt and Yost. Let me check this. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Yost wins! Reward! Righto, guys. Yost, come on up to Matt. Congratulations. Epic come from behind victory. Before I tell you what your reward is, you need to pick one person to share it with. So who's it going to be?
It's easy, Matt, because it was neck and neck.
Matt, come on up. Right, guys, your reward is you both get to pick your own tribe. That's right, we're doing a good, old-fashioned schoolyard pick. You both get to pick your own tribe. Yost, because you won, you get to pick first, and you also get to choose your buff colour. So what'll it be, blue or yellow?
I mean, I'm going to have to go for what's going to really match my eyes, really. It's the only logical choice. Oh, why?
Thanks, Matt.
I'm so good.
Right, guys, you pick one person at a time. You need to alternate between men and women. Yost, who are you picking first?
I'm going to have to go for Aaron. My strategy going into it was I just wanted healthy, strong people to get us through the first round of challenges, and then from there on, hopefully they were people that I could trust if we all went to the merge together.
Thank you very much.
Matt, your pick.
You're all looking at me like, come on. I got Tara. I'm Tara first. It's quite strange. And she seemed like she's got a level head. I went with my gut.
Yost, you're up.
Eve.
Eve going to blue. Matt, your turn.
I got Josh.
Josh heading to yellow.
Dave.
Dave going to blue.
Come mate.
Obviously, I know who Dave is, but didn't want to pick him because I know that if we do have a tribe swap or get to the merge, I do have someone I can play with.
Although I thought it'd been cool for us to be in the same tribe, I think we didn't want to give anything away, and I'm hoping once we make the merge, we can have like a secret alliance going.
Matt.
I got Tess. No worries.
Yost.
On Frankie's performance just there, gonna go for Frankie.
Frankie going to blue.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with Brad.
Brad moving to yellow.
No worries, mate.
Yost.
I'm gonna go for Liam.
Liam.
Cheers, boy.
Joining the blue tribe. Matt, you're up.
Yeah, they're both.
I Okay, we'll go Keisha.
Keisha.
To be honest, I was a little bit shocked. Growing up at school, I was always one of the first to be picked, and to be like the fourth girl picked, I felt kind of disheartened by that.
Yos.
Renee, come on over. Yes.
Matt.
Yeah, we're going to go with Adam.
Adam, moving to yellow. Yos, your pick.
Okay, it's hard. We're all torn, but listening to my tribe, I'm going to go JT.
Sure.
Hello, Matt.
Welcome.
I was picked second to last, which is absolutely perfect. So my whole strategy is to be inoffensive and totally non-threatening to anyone, but I just don't want to be the very bottom.
Matt, your turn.
Yeah, the tribe decided we're going to go Lisa. Welcome to the yellow tribe.
Hey, guys.
It was a little bit devastating, actually. It came down to the last two people.
Yos.
Carla.
Carla, heading to the blue tribe.
Eventually. I had to remind myself that it says probably more about the person choosing maybe than it does about me.
Which means Dylan.
Come on over here, mate.
I was the last one picked. I think there's probably a perception around me that I'm maybe one of the weaker members. It's just what I expected, so yeah.
All right, yellow tribe. You are Kung Kao, which is Thai for bat. Blue tribe, you are Chani, Thai for gibbon. You're going to see a whole lot of those creatures in the coming days. In your bags, you have a map to your camp and a set of rules to abide by. At each camp, you'll find an identical set of supplies. Very, very light supplies. Kung Kao, I want you to jump back in a long-tail boat. Your island is that way. Chani, your island is that way. Enjoy getting to know each other and await word of your next challenge. See you soon.
Nice.
Pulling into the island today, just seeing our tribe flag was just such a buzz.
Unreal.
We have arrived.
So far, we're pretty stoked.
Cricket pitch over there.
It's pretty surreal. It looks like it's going to be a good time. The fresh water's going to be amazing, I think. It's going to be really good to keep us fresh and alive.
All right.
So that dot there, I think we need to go to that dot.
Yeah.
Let's go straight that way. Our supplies, guys?
Oh, machete.
Nice. Dude, that'll last us 40 days.
This island's super dry. Looks like nothing really grows here. Having a quick scour around, haven't really seen any banana trees or coconut trees. There's nothing really around for us. So I think this season it's going to be a lot harder in terms of food. Yeah, we're going to really struggle with it.
Head north. Why do I always head north? There it is. Yes.
Look at us surviving.
Is that drinkable?
It's going to have to be, mate.
Are we just like putting off building the shelter?
Shelter spot would be next.
Yeah, it'd be right.
Which needs to be close to fire, which needs to be close to the water.
I think by default, Yos has emerged as a leader, but purely because she was, quote, the captain and she had to choose the teams.
Should we try and stomp out a trail so that we can not have to worry about snakes and stuff for future walks up to the water?
I think this early in the game, if you look like a leader, then it could definitely put a target on your back.
Man, this is epic. It's such a good location.
Arriving at Kung Kao camp, you know, it's a pretty wild sort of jungle area. It's definitely not an easy ride, but we're going to work together and we're going to make it very homely.
Could you build something around that tree? If you ran bamboo like that way and then that way.
Yeah, I like that. A
And then that's the centre.
sickle this way.
Yeah, I can't even fathom what I'm feeling right now because I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before. I know absolutely nothing about Thailand. Like, not one bit. maybe pad thai. I'm gonna have to, really get on top of my game and learn from others. And, just get as much information from anyone else in the game of how to survive out here, because I definitely don't think I can on my own.
I do like a good night's sleep, so I've sort of put my hand up for the shelter. Try and feed it as far as I can. Brad and I came up with the design.
You guys reckon maybe have this as a spine and then we could go all the way along like that and maybe like down that way or something like that?
Everyone offers their own little bit, and I'm thinking we'll work together well as a team.
So yeah, if we go like there. I'm 100% stoked with my tribe. We're all listening to each other, we're all helping out.
Just get this one around.
Looking at our tribe and then also looking at the other tribe. I'm really happy that I'm on this one.
You right? I might need medic. Machete got me, I think. It was either that or the bamboo.
The machete?
I think it was. I thought it was the edge of this. I'll just go find something I can wrap this with.
Okay.
Shit. This is my chance to really show that I'm capable and I'm going to work my butt off. I've got 2 cut fingers and I'm thinking day 1 for Carl is not going to flash,
Okay, lesson 1, really careful with the machete.
At the moment I'm feeling pretty much at the bottom of the food chain. Mostly based on the fact that I did get picked last. So I'm not feeling very safe at the moment. Hopefully day 2 is a lot better for Carla.
I guess what defines me is I'm plainly average. I have absolutely no discernible survival instinct or experience, like 0. My plan coming into camp was to identify anyone who I thought was playing the sort of game that I want to play. Straight off the bat, I noticed Aaron looking around at the well for clues to the idol. It makes me think that perhaps I've got a kindred spirit and someone I can work with out here. I approached him and had a brief discussion about forming an alliance.
Do you want to go?
Pretty sus. Let's just go back there, get the grab some bamboo.
Yeah, grab some bamboo. Looks like we're doing something, eh?
Day 1, I was stoked to see nobody seems to be walking around having conversations with anyone.
Do we have someone that we're thinking is a goer?
I bumped straight into Eve, who immediately brought up starting to play the game. So I said, sure, I'm happy with that.
I think we're all on the same page, though. I think nobody wants to get into that yet.
I don't know, I've got a feeling like they're going to be really useful. I happened to bump into Dave and I said, you got any thoughts game-wise?
Eve just hit me up. What you say? She'd be keen to work with me and you if you're keen. I'm keen to. Sweet, bro. That's 4 of us that are pretty solid. We just need 1 more. Too easy.
I don't think there's any point in starting some trouble before, we actually need to.
Frankie, has anyone talked to you about me, you, Eve, Aaron and Jyoti?
Okay. So I think within an hour we had 5 people.
So, no, I'm really happy that nothing's going on.
Hey, we were thinking also the toilet. Should we make it, like I said, it's more further on the flat somewhere?
Yeah.
As opposed to having to go uphill?
Good idea.
Okay, should I have a little scout? Scout away. I'm a very practical person, so I think that I'll be quite helpful in setting up the camp. I am a mum, so I definitely want to be camp mama. Everyone loves mum. So I'm, going to hopefully try and play that. And look at that. Toilet with a view. Perfect. Love it. Absolutely. It's going to be a good spot. Okay, done.
I pretty much know nothing about Thailand. I know they filmed a season of US Survivor here, which I've watched a number of times. My plan is to just come across as the nerdy, super fan mum who's just like, come on Survivor, to give it a go. I'm actually going to say like, oh, I just want my family to be proud of me, which is crap. We're just having a bit of a sneaky look. We're at an But I probably want to go back because it's pretty suspicious. My strength in the game is my knowledge of the game. I've watched so much Survivor. I know a lot about it. Hopefully people will trust me and see me as non-threatening. And then hopefully I can turn that around at the end. That's the tricky thing.
So there's hidden immunities on this island?
Yes. There probably will be one on each island.
So it might pay to have a little look around the island.
Pretty suspicious if you do that.
Oh, really?
Like, if you were just like, I'm going to go dig the latrine, guys.
Yeah.
And then you were like, you know, that would be, if someone saw you doing that, that'd be really dangerous for you.
Okay. I'm a real rookie with Survivor. I just didn't get around to watching it in the last 10 years. So I am sort of coming into this very fresh. Okay. Lisa is the expert. Crash course, Survivor.
Tess is trying to act like she doesn't know anything about Survivor, and that is just ridiculous. And the question she asked me, I find disingenuous, to say the least.
Do you really think she's making it up?
Yeah. I'm so surprised you didn't watch a season before you came, or you just like thought you remembered enough about it.
I think you can know everything about the game and it might not even help you at all. You know, I'm coming in with a really clear head and positive attitude, and I feel like that's going to be the thing that's going to see me through.
Oh, that looks amazing.
It looks so good, guys.
Holy crap.
We might be not roofing it tonight.
I mean, I think priority is getting this done first.
So coming onto the island and sorting out a camp, I get quite a few people telling me, oh, Aaron can do it, or let Aaron do this.
I reckon we're halfway.
I think people see me as a leader. I kind of show a little bit too much of who I am. So hopefully I can just stick to my game plan and just kind of take a step back and just figure out what the team can do.
Renee, you're doing a bloody good job, eh?
It's looking exceptional, guys. We have a fire pit. We just need fire.
How are we going to start it?
Are we going to do the classic, like...
You just got to keep the momentum up, though. Because we're getting the burn, but it's just trying to get...
Ready?
Yeah, keep going. Put your knee on it. Yeah. Keep going.
To get fire would be just the greatest. Fire is your life in Survivor, and you need fire to cook food. If we don't have fire, we can't cook the rice.
So close but so far, eh? Damn, this is frustrating.
Not having any way to make fire, that is a bit heartbreaking. No fire means no food. No food means that we are starving hungry, and any challenge is just going to send us into the ground. Yeah, I'm starting to think we need a new game plan.
Yeah, because we're going to get exhausted.
I'm already drenched in sweat.
Hey, team.
For the rice, we don't want to waste heaps of it, but as we can't get a fire, if we just put it in water and it will absorb a little bit.
Overnight rice or something.
Just
Soak it overnight.
We'll only have a handful for brekkie and it will be crunchy. It's not going to be good, but it will be something.
No dinner tonight is a little bit crappy, but I'm going to soak the rice and we're going to have something for brekkie. It's not going to be good, but it's going to be something in our tummies, and hopefully that's a little bit something more than our competition's got.
Sunset hour.
We're here.
That is stunning.
We're in it. We're knee deep in it. End of day one. I'm actually pretty stoked. I'm really proud of myself. I won the first challenge. Maybe it's going to hurt me in the long run because I've put a target on my back, but if that's happened, I've already ticked off a massive box that I wanted to do while I was here.
I so wish we could start a fire.
You know what would make this perfect? A fire.
Some dinner.
Some food. I'm really happy with myself, and I'm happy where I'm standing. I've got a good crew of people around me thanks to what I've achieved.
Oh my God.
And I think my game, as much as I can't plan it, is in a good, safe space. Well, day one complete. Heads, tribes picked.
Yos is definitely a loud soul, and she doesn't stop talking for more than 1 minute.
That is Yos's summary of the day.
Yeah, it's really good. She keeps the spirits high, but I mean, 10 days down the track without food and water, I don't know how that's going to go down.
It's time for another reward challenge. Tess, how's your night?
Beautiful. Got all our shelter done, so it's really beautiful.
Anyone managed to make fire yet? Anyone eaten rice?
Yeah.
You cooked rice?
We did.
I don't believe it. But I get the feeling I've got something that might make life a whole lot better for you.
Yes, please.
Your reward is tools, rope and tarpaulin to improve your shelter.
Oh, hell.
And the jewel in the crown, flint to make fire.
Perfect.
Game on. Pretty sure this is worth playing for. Here's how it works. You'll square off 2 on 2. On my go, both pairs race out to dig up one bag from that mud. Once you have the bag, you have to trudge back through the mud to your finish mat with the other tribe trying to stop you. That's where it's going to get physical and fun. 4 people battling for just one bag. To score a point for your tribe, you need to be touching the bag and your mat at the same time. First tribe to score 3 points wins reward. Going to give you a minute to strategize, work out some matchups, then we're going to rip into it. It's going to be a doozy. Alright guys, we're going to lane 8, which is where I'm standing. For Kankau, we have Lisa and Tara going up against Yos and Renee from Chani. For reward, survivors ready, go! You gotta find that bag and get back to your mat. Chani getting there first. Hitting their mark much sooner than Kankau.
Hey, Yos!
Lisa and Renee getting dirty, getting right in that drink. Yos out on her own. You almost need one eye looking for that bag, the other on your opponents. Watch Yos. You gotta dig deep, guys. It's not sitting on the top. Could be a foot down. Check the walls, bud. Everyone wants that flint and that fire. Yos is onto something. Yos has got a bag. She's away. Can they catch her now? Yos is heading on back. Yos scores for Chani. Got Chani up 1-0. All right, guys, we're going to lane 6, which is where I'm standing. Chance for Kankau to pull one back. We've got Matt and Adam going up against Aaron and Dave for Chani. Survivors ready, go. Adam waiting back, the other 3 fellas going for it. 3 lads digging deep now. Adam's a blocker. Aaron all over Matt now. Adam coming in. Where's the bag? Adam digging now. Dave and Matt tussling hard. But no one's found that bag. This is good. Matt's got the bag. It's game on. Dave's all over him. Now Adam's working. Matt holding onto the bag. Adam's got it. Aaron's taking him down. Matt's on it. 4 blokes going hard all over that bag now. Aaron taking out Adam. Matt's still on it. Dave's all over him. This is great. This is hard yakka. shirt no longer white. Dave and Matt in the mud. Aram and Adam going for it now. Aram fending him off. Just meters away. Adam wins the Kankau. Guys, that was epic. One each now. The Kankau got Tess and Keisha. The Chani, we've got Carla and Frankie. Survivors ready. Go. And we're into it. Frankie going long. Tess has got that bag. Frankie's on her. All the girls in the drink. Keisha taking out Frankie. Tess still got that bag. Keisha isn't holding back at all. Carla not letting go. Carla's got Tess. Keisha's got Carla. Frankie's got Keisha. Tess still got that bag. She's going. She's got to run. She falls into a hole. Can she get there? Tess is away. Keisha does a great job of blocking. Tess the Kankau. Tess scores the Kankau. 2-1 to Kankau.
Oh my God. Keisha is a scrap.
Dude, hard out.
She was like drowning me.
Kankau up 2-1. This is match point for them. We've got Josh and Brad. For Chani, we've got JT and Liam. Survivors ready. Go. Liam and Brad getting there first. Where's that bag? It's in lane 5. Gotta dig deep. This is match point. Josh could be onto something. Or is he? Hard to know. There could be a bag there. Is there a bag there? There's still no sign of the bag. Certainly whoever gets to that bag first has got an advantage. But no one really working too hard. Josh has got the bag. Brad's got it now. He's away. Brad racing the Kankau. Kankau wins the award. Right, guys, as a spectator sport, that is an outstandingly good one. Eve, you going to be eating rice tonight?
Probably not.
Hey.
We're going to figure it out.
We're going to try. So it's not over yet.
I think it's a bit of a mental blow for Chani. We got the flint, we can get a fire going. It's a massive advantage for us at this point in time, I think.
Adam, happy birthday.
Today's my birthday, and I'm so excited. I can't believe it.
You want to come up and collect your loot?
Oh, yeah.
Right, Kankau, enjoy your fire and improved shelter tonight. Chani, hope for your sake someone can get a fire going without flint. Everyone, back to camp.
So gutted we missed out on that one, but we've got more strength and more endurance in our side. So hopefully these guys wear themselves out quickly and then we can come in behind and win the challenges that really matter.
Someone needs to blow.
We're away.
Nailed it, Tara.
So epic to get the fire started, and especially because I love fires at home. So to even be allowed to be the person that started it, it was awesome. But it was also just that camaraderie of knowing that we've won. I mean, I think that above everything is just going to make us a strong force for the next challenge.
I can't believe this. Surreal.
Here we go. Smile. Aaron. Ready? Yeah, bro. The morale's pretty low at the moment because we've had our first loss. I think that took a lot of energy out of us. We're bloody hungry, so it's very important to get the fire going. So we can cook, man. Look at that. We just couldn't get that spark, and by the end of it, like, I just had blisters all over my hands, and I just couldn't carry on, and I didn't realise how energy consuming it was. Everyone was just so tired. The blister's so sore.
How many cups do you think I should put in? Because what if it turns into a disaster? When Kankau said that they'd eaten, straight away in my head, I thought they must have put some water in the pot with some rice and cooked it in the sun. That's the only way that they could have done it.
Put it down here and just hope for the
And
best.
just hope for the best. Okay, cool. I'll go put like 2 bowls in of water or something.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I was willing to do anything to try and fuel us as well.
Yeah, these are perfect, guys. Good job. So we thought we'd be a bit clever and have some rocks around to put our rice and cook it on. Good work, team.
Oh, what was that blew up?
Another stone.
Is that the stones?
Don't think we got the right rocks.
All right.
That was a big one.
That one got me. It was great for about 5 minutes until they started exploding everywhere.
Just move away from it, guys. Oh, God. Guys, let's just move away from it. Some good heat there.
Life is so tough on Survivor. Even the rocks are trying to explode. Just when we get a little bit of happiness with the fire, everything's exploding around us.
The reward itself was quite pleasing because we've made some inroads on our shelter. The nails we could fortify it a little bit, push it all together, and so it just sort of felt a bit more like maybe not a home yet, but a house.
I don't know if I'm doing much, but I don't know if people notice it yet. Like, I've just been like pottering around and, you know, oh yeah. And like, you know, start walking with someone and then just walk off to the side.
Have you tried the angle thing? Sometimes that works well. Yeah.
And our bloody water is like 50 metres high. It's the biggest hike. Oh, so can you get one? Yeah, anyone want them? Yeah, can you give one mine out?
Oh, this is quite a neat little area.
Noticed anyone looking for items?
Not yet. Everyone seems pretty chilled out at the moment. Not really thinking of a game plan.
I don't think there's any necessity for anyone to find an idol right now. But having an idol is probably not the worst thing to have. Having some kind of security is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Keisha and I were just off looking for rocks, and then Keisha mentioned hidden immunity idols, and I was like, this is interesting. This is the first kind of strat chat I've had. I think there's like a real clear 3. I don't know about you and what you see, but...
Brad, Matt and Josh?
Yeah, I see 3 boys hanging out on a camping trip.
Yeah, they get along really well.
You need 5, at least 5.
5 right now. I like Tara.
I like Tara.
Yeah.
And I think Lisa would be pretty easy to swindle.
Adam and Tess.
I think Tess is a worry. I think she's a major threat.
Yeah.
She's pretty. She's got lots of energy, and the boys are just going to fall and crumble for that.
I think she's the boys' kryptonite.
Yeah, definitely.
That leaves the 5 left.
Me, you, Tara, Lisa, and Adam.
If you and I keep a tight core, but then build people around us.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
if this stays secret,
Yeah.
then it doesn't matter who we line up with. Yeah?
Yeah, done.
Good.
Done. Okay.
I like that.
But we just need to make sure that we're not spending too much time together.
Yeah. Let's get rocks, and then let's do that job, and then let's maybe just split up with other people and do tasks with other people.
For the rest of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Done.
Sounds good. Let's get some rocks.
Here you go. Happy birthday.
Oh my God!
Just
just the thought of having rice that was actually cooked for dinner was amazing. We need that energy and we need that high morale.
Got this? Two months.
Just take, go for it.
It's really hot.
We earned this, guys.
Good cheers.
Heidi hooty toe kia queer. Heidi hooty toe kia queer. Heidi hooty toe kia. Heidi hooty toe kia queer.
It's the party and I'll do what I want.
Oh, that looks like it's cooked as. It's some good-looking rice, if you ask me.
We let our raw rice in the sun for maybe like 4 or 5 hours. Obviously, we were all hoping that the rice was going to cook.
Get in there, boy.
What an honour.
Tell us how it goes.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, boy.
That's terrible.
That was like rock.
Oh, what? Dude, that's delicious.
Oh, of course you would say that.
Is it soft or is it hard?
Oh, I mean, it's not like rock hard.
It's so crunchy. This sucks.
That's how desperate we are. We're eating raw rice. Our first bit of food in 2 days was a mouthful of raw rice. And it was horrible, but we all ate it.
Oh, it wasn't our day.
No.
Tomorrow will be, though.
Yep.
All right?
Look, okay, all we know is the other tribe, they're not coming in with extra protein, they're not coming in with anything that we can't match. I'm keen to see if we get a challenge where we can really show our strengths to the other tribe, because I think that they're getting a little bit cocky. And we're hungry. All I can do is try and keep myself in the mentality that we're going to win.
Guys ready for your first immunity challenge? For today's challenge, you're going to use a set of wooden poles to build a staircase. You'll race through a maze, then down a slide. One person will maneuver a key through a rope obstacle and use it to unlock a machete. You'll use that machete to release puzzle pieces. 2 people will then use those pieces to solve a puzzle. First tribe to solve their puzzle wins immunity. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to this year's Old Mate Idol. This immunity idol goes to the tribe that wins today's challenge. It symbolises the immunity the entire tribe will have from elimination, which means the losing tribe will head to tonight's tribal council, where someone will be the first person voted out of this game. On top of that, you're also playing for fire in the form of flint. Now, Kung Kao, that might not seem like much of a bonus for you guys, considering you already have it, but knowing that Chani doesn't, you're also playing for further psychological edge as well as immunity. I'm going to give you a minute to strategize, then we'll tear into it. It's going to be a beauty. All right, for immunity and reward, survivors ready, go! And we are into it. Everybody got to find those wooden poles, get them back, start building their stairs. You want to go from shortest to tallest. You got to build those stairs, climb them, and tear through that maze.
Let's go next, let's go next.
Both tribes got 3 or 4 in now. Got to get that order 100% right, or you're not moving on. Kankau moving on up through that maze. Chani is still struggling with their staircase.
We can make it from there, guys. It'll work.
Okay, go.
That one at the end. This one at the end. Do it.
No, we're not. It has to be in the...
Kankau heading through that maze now.
Yeah, Renee and Dave, swap this. Yeah.
Chani are away now. They're hitting their steps and heading into their maze. But Kankau has a big lead. Brad's hit a dead end. He'll have to backtrack, which will cost Kankau a lot of time. Remember, if the path is blocked, you can't go that way. Chani catching now. Come on, let's go. Who's going to get through this maze quickest? Chani is caught up. Let's go. Climb. Chani working on that rope. Adam working on his rope. This is neck and neck now. Adam's given the knot to Brad to untie. Chani's taking the lead. Yo's heading down that slide. Chani's slightly ahead at this stage. Kankau working on that rope, just behind. And now they're off.
Tell me when I can go.
Chani moving on. Frankie on that rope. Kankau isn't far behind. Everyone's on the mat now for Kankau. Matt working on that key. Frankie's got a head start. But Matt's catching really fast. Matt is nimble through the stage. You've got to get that key to the finish. Untie your knots and unlock that machete. A lot at stake today. Matt has overtaken Frankie. Kankau ahead. Matt working on that lock now for Kankau. Matt's got the machete. Kankau now moving on to that puzzle. Frankie's got her key ready.
You're coming up. Go. We need the top of the R.
Kankau out in front. Dylan and Lisa working on their puzzle. Frankie unlocking now. Chani's back in the game. Carla and JT now working on that puzzle. Kankau ahead. So much at stake. Can Chani catch them?
Change this.
Kankau are rearranging their boards. Looks like Chani can catch up. Kankau are down to that last piece of the puzzle. Kankau Guys, great challenge. Unfortunately, there has to be a loser. Chani, you are where you didn't want to be, and that's 0-2. After a slow start, you fired through that maze. What happened there?
I led the way, and the sort of game plan was we have one person scoping out the moves and everyone else just blindly follows. We're fast, we're strong, so it was easy. I don't even think I was thinking, I was just diving through holes and everyone just blindly followed me because there's that trust there. So I'm proud of our efforts.
A massive stumble, though, with the stairs. Frankie, you went into that stage ahead. You came out behind. What went on there for you, you reckon?
I thought I had that, but Matt's a little whiz-bang and he caught me up and I wasn't even paying attention to him, so yeah, it's pretty shit.
Kankau, congratulations. Come and grab old mate.
You look good in the shelter.
Kankau, you already have flint, so you don't need it. Chani, another night without fire tonight. You are also heading to Tribal Council, where someone will be the first person voted out of this game. You have the afternoon to figure out who that's going to be. Everyone, back to camp.
P of A.
What's our plan for this roof?
I'm feeling incredibly nervous about going into tribal tonight. I feel partially responsible for our loss, so there's part of me that thinks that perhaps I'm on the chopping block.
You okay for water?
Yeah, I'm good at the moment.
Okay, sweet.
I'll need to put my feelers out and talk to a few people. So, what do you really think?
I want our team to stay strong because we need to win, and I cannot go without food. So that's my straight away thought, is we need to keep strong.
What does that mean?
Obviously, I feel like the weakest person might have to go, and I don't know who that is.
In that case, it would probably need to be someone like Carla.
At this stage of the game, it's really hard to kind of know who to trust and not to trust. Yeah, like food would definitely go down really well right now, but I feel like I could go a few more days. I truly believe I'm at the bottom of the heap, and I truly believe that I would probably be an easy vote for them.
I think it comes down to opinions of like what we think we have enough of, what we need more of, and what's valuable to keep. I don't want to send anyone home. I hate to do that to someone who's a part of this team. It's really going to be hard, and this is the part of the game that I really wanted to avoid for as long as possible.
Welcome to Tribal Council. Behind each of you is a torch. Grab one, approach the flame, dip it in, and get fire. This is part of the ritual that is Tribal Council. In this game, fire represents life. When your fire is gone, you are too. Chani, day 3 and your first trip to Tribal. You've been super positive in front of your opposition, but tonight, it's just you and me. Eve, do you want to tell me what's been happening in this tribe?
Honestly, our whole tribe is getting along really well. This is not an easy place to be.
Back-to-back losses. Do you look at yourselves and the opposition and think, maybe they're stronger than us, Renee?
I don't think they're stronger than us. I mean, we had it. It was just Matt is a freak, and he zoomed through that key thing so fast.
Frankie, what's your take on it?
I'm really disappointed in how I did today. I'm a competitive person, and I actually thought that I would be an awesome person for that key challenge.
How safe do you feel right now?
I don't feel safe at all.
3 days, no fire, no food. How you enjoying camp, Dave?
Food situation is not good. I'm hungry, man. But like the banter is just great. I think the hungrier we get, the banter just gets better. So.
Solidarity and suffering.
Yeah, we're in it together, and we're going to suffer together, and we're going to succeed together.
It sounds like you're really playing nice, which almost sounds unbelievable considering we're playing a game called Survivor with $250,000
Probably.
up for grabs. How safe are you guys feeling right now?
You're never 100% safe. Never in this game. There's only one winner, and there's 18 of us. So no one's ever safe.
JT?
Don't feel safe at all, Matt. If you're feeling safe, you might be in trouble.
So earlier today you knew you were coming to Tribal Council. Frankie, how much scrambling was going down this afternoon?
Oh, look, I don't know how much scrambling was going down. There may have been a bit. There were a few walks around the camp.
Have alliances been formed in this tribe?
No, I generally don't think it's happening. We're just one big alliance, pretty much. Like,
We're just a 9-person alliance.
it sounds so fake, but it's so true.
It really does.
And I trust all these guys.
You trust everyone sitting here?
Yeah, 100%.
100%?
100%.
I don't believe it.
Okay.
We might just be a survivor first. Maybe we're just as lovable as we seem. And loving. Interesting.
It looks like someone's going to get blindsided.
I don't think it is a blindside because it's the first tribal council. Someone's got to go home. That's blatantly clear. There's not really a blindside at this point because every single one of us knows we're vulnerable. Every single one of us doesn't feel safe.
So who's worried?
All of us.
Yeah, everyone.
Carla, you were pretty quick to answer that question.
Yeah, well, I'm the oldest person on this tribe. Was picked last. There's a couple of factors working against me.
Anyone else with anything to say before we go to the vote?
Good luck, guys. I love you all.
All right, it is time to vote. Liam, you're up first. I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol, wants to use it, now would be the time to reveal it. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Carla. Second vote. Yost. One vote Carla, one vote Yost. Third vote. Carla. Two votes Carla, one vote Yost. Yost. Two votes Carla, two votes Yost. Fifth vote. Carla. Three votes Carla, two votes Yost. Sixth vote. Yost. Three votes Carla, three votes Yost. Yost. It's three votes Carla, four votes Yost. First person voted out of Survivor Thailand is Yost. You need to bring me a torch. Is this Flint? It's all you, David.
Fire, guys.
Everyone, back to camp. Next time on Survivor New Zealand.
Last night would have been one of the worst nights, if not the worst night of my life.
I was worried I was going to wake up to a corpse.
The elements take a brutal toll on Chani.
I feel quite fevery. I can't breathe. My chest is quite bad.
Tribe loyalty is put to the test.
Can I see what the clue says? I won't say anything. So it's no use to either of us if everyone knows we've got it.
And the ultimate reward has sickening consequences for Kankau. Medic!
Definitely didn't see that coming. And that's fair play to the team. They did well there.
This was not my choice.
I meant what I said and I said what I meant. I respect everyone. I respect everyone's game.
I'm sorry. I love you. But you're just too much of a player.
This is just a clear sign that I'm not cut out for a cutthroat game like this, and I take that as a credit to myself as much as I take their gameplay as a credit to them. I'm just stoked I came here and I made the impression I did while I was here.
We're here.
6-year-old brother called Rocky.